Are you sure you don't?
Punz not starting the actual podcast till after our conversation is had.
Yeah.
Just to letting the conversation fly to the void.
I can't help it. It's hard.
Just when I tell you to start the stream, you start the stream actual.
Okay. Wait. Let's.
This is already a short one, so we might as well go.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the. I was like about to do it, but like I was waiting for the ads to finish, and then you guys were Sooky and Soap were in the middle of a conversation, and
silly.
I'm being silly little goober.
Classic femboy
You're
brain.
always a silly little goober.
What the? I think everyone has a little sleepy brain here. I woke up from a nap. Sooky, you've been busy today.
Yeah.
Soap just woke up, and Siel just woke up, and I guess you're the only one.
I had woke up like almost 2 hours ago at this point.
I've been up since midnight.
Wow.
A cool 18 hours.
I've been up for a little bit. I'm just like still tired because I didn't sleep much.
I've had so much coffee. I feel fine. Getting there though.
Twitches.
I feel fine. I feel perfectly awake and aware.
You totally don't see me with my restless leg syndrome and me like slapping my hands together right now, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I feel completely fine.
Okay, so like I'm a person who like. Okay, so have you guys seen that meme of like the skeleton chair where it's like after having like 7 coffees in the middle of midnight, and then it's like I don't wake up.
Skeleton chair? What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna need you to pull that one up for me.
Yeah, you're gonna need to like find it. You need to find the skeleton chair. What? That sounds like something in some fantasy thing. The skeleton chair. It's like tying someone undead or some shit.
Okay, I got it right here.
Put him in the skeleton chair.
I got it right here. I'm putting it in the pop-up chat.
Hey.
No escape from reality.
Let's see.
And then I'll show this to you guys on stream. In chat.
The picture is so small.
It is an ancient meme from a simpler time.
It looks familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
Would you try to caffeinate yourself increasing your heart rate with no change in exhaustion? Yeah, that's a skeleton chair.
Okay, this is like one meme you've seen like fucking once, and then you're like. There's no way. There's no way that's a common meme.
I saw it all the time back in the day. Back in my day, this meme was everywhere. It was all the rage with the youths.
Oh.
Ew, Destiny.
Let me see. There's a Reddit.
Destiny.
Punz is a little meme boomer.
Just scrolling through Steam.
On the ADHD meme subreddit, this was on there 2 years ago. Okay, it's not that ancient.
2 years ago? I was practically an infant.
That's literally like since the dawn of time for memes.
Okay, wait. Let's go. I found a know your meme.
It really is.
Know your meme. Let's look it up.
Okay, 2 years ago is definitely not the dawn of time for memes.
Okay, look, the thing here's what I think. Okay, COVID happened, and then like the like meme like shelf life just drastically reduced. Like it got super hyper accelerated, and now just like things don't last long. They come and they go very quickly. Am I wrong?
Details uploaded 9 years ago. Okay. The original image of the skeleton with the red glowing eyes like this that was uploaded 9 years ago. So I don't know if the meme sprouted then, but it's. I guess we could call that right, for sure, right?
I don't need to do a deep dive on this shitty meme.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not like we have anything else to talk about for today.
That's what would make fun of you. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling like a make fun of you kind of day.
No, it's fine. You're fine, Zope. No, it's
Middle Earth Shadow of War is 90% off.
What's that?
Wait, that's really
A very good Lord of the Rings game.
The only one
Well, I
I
get
want
to
to try
play
is
that.
that one that everyone like talks about with the Nemesis system.
Yeah, that's Shadow.
Yeah, that's the
Middle
one.
Earth Shadow of War.
Okay. I want
It's
to try
currently
it because
$9.99 if you want it. So
when does the Nemesis system like get unpatented? Like when the fuck are other people allowed to use it?
Never.
Like
as long as they don't
How long
call
does
it
the
the
patent
Nemesis
system last?
system.
Long enough for it not to matter.
like is it seriously gonna like
Don't patents last 75 years?
Something like that.
something crazy.
no way.
Yeah. And they could just make a
But,
very
like-
slight tweak to it and renew it.
Mm-hmm. It is very, very silly. Because
Especially for video games, why the fuck? Like that's so fucked. Actually,
yeah, you should not be able to copyright that because like so normally with software, right? You can't you can't like patent software, like specific software. Like Facebook cannot patent the idea of a social media site where people post and all that because like anyone can create anything with code. So like it's not like, oh, this thing needs certain materials or whatever. But these things kind of slip through every now and again, and it's very, very dumb and annoying, and you shouldn't be able to do that. It's really, really dumb.
It's especially fucked up that they've decided to patent it and then do nothing with it.
Yep.
Yep.
Like,
They just wanted to be
at least use it. At
I
least
said the
like
word, I'm
make
so
other
sorry.
games with it. Like, it's just sitting there dying.
Didn't they make a sequel to Shadow of Mordor? And then they used that
Shadow of
again?
Mordor and then Shadow of War, and that's it.
Oh, okay. So twice they patented this thing and used it twice.
Yeah,
Cool.
as far as I know.
Cool. That's so cool. Thank you, Warner Bros. That's Warner Bros, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah.
I don't know if necessarily patents shouldn't be allowed to be held without use. I don't think you should be able to patent fucking video game systems. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well, they made it so it's like it's on that gray area of like they went through the effort of making the system and
And it's still in
how it
use
works.
technically because they're getting money for the game. The
Yeah.
game still exists and they're getting money for the game, so it's like it's still getting use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to ask people a question.
Okay.
What's everyone's thought on Green Hell?
What is that?
Huh? Green Hell?
Yes, so Green Hell is currently on special for like 67% off. It's a survival open world crafting game with co-op.
Like the
Mhm.
forest?
You're in the Amazon. It's literally, it's all real. It's all realistic. So like, you know, you can get bitten by spiders and get envenomated, bitten by snakes, get envenomated. You have to heal yourself with specific things. Like if you get like bitten by a viper, you have to use certain medicinal things and then maggots to fix the rotting flesh or whatever. Like it's super realistic in that fact. Cooking, building, all that. I enjoyed it. I had friends that I played it with and then they stopped and I sort of just wanted to keep playing it, but there are tribal people in it, but it's not ridiculous like The Forest.
Sounds interesting. I would like to give that a go with some people.
Yeah.
Be fun.
It is a very good game.
But like a totally unserious group of idiots.
Yeah.
That's where it would be very fun for me. Because none of us have survival skills.
And literally all the
whatsoever.
updates for the game have been free. Like all the like extra stuff they've done for it have been free. they just added the most recent update they had was animal husbandry. So like you can actually have pens for animals and stuff. And like you can breed animals and all that kind of stuff. So that way you got food. They added rafts and stuff now too, so you can go on the river and go fishing with your spears and stuff. They've added in the tree house system now too, so you can have houses in the trees, all that kind of junk.
Tree house, that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's very pretty and very fun, to be honest. There's a co-op mode where like you can do the story mode, or you can just do open world co-op mainly.
I'll bring that up with a group of my friends and see if I can get something.
Well, it's
going,
on special
probably.
currently for 67% off, so it's currently $11 or $12. $12 for Australian, so it's probably like $7 or $8 for Americans.
It's $8.24.
Wow.
It's still worth buying just to have it, even if you're not going to play it right now.
Well, I'm broke.
But then, Sooky, what do we do if we're broke?
Cry. Like I do.
Sob emoji.
If you're broke, get a job.
So true.
I'm gonna need you guys to be a little bit more empathetic to my plight.
I love clicking co-op tag, and then like a majority of the stuff in here is in co-op.
Me looking at avatars, seeing the furry tag on a not furry avatar.
Oh, it's got fox ears. It must be furry.
And
that's it.
No.
I hate the trend of just throwing your shit on, like, I'm gonna go on a tangent here. Avatars do it, where they just throw it in all categories to see it, make it be seen. Twitter does it, where you just throw your fucking videos in the comment section just so it gets seen. I hate that shit. I hate when you mass appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen how Facebook Marketplace like adds what's it called? No, have people in Facebook Marketplace, they like will put something at $1, or like they'll put something at free, even though it's not free. They'll say in the comments how much it is actually worth. Yeah. Just so it's like higher up in the category, can people go like cheap to expensive?
Yeah. Linus expected to talk about that actually. I think on like at some point. But like people for like anything will just like put it at like free, or like put like a PC for like $1,000, and it's like, okay, actually this is like $2,000 or whatever. Or they'll just use like, they won't even use like images of the PC itself. They'll use like the images of the PC from the company website and not an actual photo of the computer. And it's weird.
So is it still in good condition?
Actually, the graphics card is sagging and is no, that doesn't work anymore.
No. I understand. I have to assume Facebook Marketplace is better than like Craigslist back in the day or whatever. But like, I don't know. It seems so sus. I guess while that we're on the topic of discoverability, I am ingy with TikTok right now, and YouTube a little bit as well. Because I'm pretty sure I'm like I'm like shadow banned or something on TikTok.
What for?
Because the last two videos I posted, I think, contained swearing, and that got like the videos like visibility like severely hidden.
Who
Sorry
would
about that.
swear here? That's so fucking weird.
Not like I just said a swear, like a really bad one earlier. It's not like I did that like a couple minutes ago.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. You too, because like it's my fault for one, like picking videos that are like where you just like clear with people just clearly saying the F word, and two, not asking Silly to censor it out. But I already talked
Wait,
with.
we can swear, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you
allowed
guys
to swear.
You guys are allowed to swear
Yeah,
here,
so
but like
What the fuck, TikTok?
I know, Kissmate. I know. Okay, that's your one allowed swear, Mindgeek. We now have to be algorithm friendly. We gotta talk in algo speak.
You
darn
stole the
it.
swear? What the fuck?
Don't fucking swear. It's fucking rude. Sorry, I'm making
Gosh
too much
darn
It's
it.
my turn to use the swear. What the hell?
How come your mom lets you use two swear
I'll load
words?
this pop and make sure you tell Sleep that they need to mute every single mute every single swear. I don't mute every single swear, like beep it out. Just give him a bunch of work.
I already have plenty of work for Silly. Man is doing edits for me while working a full-time job. Where's Frostpunk? Thursday. I'm super duper excited to check out Frostpunk Thursday. But yeah, no, like to continue what I was saying about TikTok, like my account is just shadow banned, I think. Because I even put in the clip today of you saying you're not a gay robot soap. I don't know if you remember that one from the Valhalla streams. But I tried putting in that one to see if that would be like, maybe that one would do a bit better. But no. That one also getting like mad
I see.
And
So
then-
TikTok hates gay people. Okay.
yes. Clearly.
Mhm.
I can't
Hates
believe
Australians. TikTok hates Australians.
I mean, you said the word gay, and that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, but it also hates Australia. I don't think that would be what it was. I think it's just that Punz is already like fucked algorithm wise.
Or
So
or
it's
you know,
like-
or it hates femboys, which is also
Based.
not hog.
what the
Whoa.
Not
What
big.
the-
What the fuck?
you're dating one. We are literally going to live together in less than 2 months, and you're all like,
I'm so excited for you two.
yeah.
Breaking out the whip on you.
What the
Have you guys got collars?
Collars? No.
What do you think about getting me a collar at some point, honey?
At some point, yeah.
Are you gonna do it or?
Oh.
Womp womp.
Yeah, no color for me. But yeah, like out of nowhere, it's just all my stuff go from like 200 views, 1,000 views to like 25, 22.
Oh, there's also the TikTok thing. I don't know if you know about it, but TikTok also like bumps up your stuff during the start of your account because they want everyone to like get that like dopamine hit of like, oh, I'm getting a lot of views, you know?
Yeah, that's something I did hear about too. But I'm
yeah.
I'm thinking that it's. Yeah, but like, do you know how long that lasts? Because like I feel like it would have worn off by now. Because
I mean, they wouldn't say it.
yeah, I know. Obviously, they wouldn't say it, and like I have no way of knowing if these are like actually shadow banned or having their being restricted. But like, some of these are just not getting like views or impressions at all. And I'm also annoyed at YouTube for this kind of thing too, where come on YouTube, come on. Where out of nowhere it will just
Listen to YouTube like a dog.
come on YouTube, come on,
So come on, you.
come on.
That's probably why you're shadow banning on YouTube and you've been coming on it.
What the? No, I haven't been coming on YouTube.
Gross.
Maybe coming to other places, but not YouTube.
So true, honey.
So I don't know. I don't know why the hell it's not pushing my stuff. Like I posted that same soap being a robot thing clip earlier today, and it's only showing the feed like 11 times. So it's like just YouTube is
Please
just like
make
no.
sure if you watch the podcast on YouTube or anything to give it a like. It'll help.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
subscribe.
true. And consider obviously supporting everyone's YouTube stuff if you have any. I don't think you Sooky, Soap, and Siel, you guys have
No.
YouTube stuffs.
No.
I mean, I do, but it's only a
Go,
couple.
go
of
check out
shorts.
Mindgeek's mukbang channel. You know.
I squashed my YouTube content. Okay, you don't want to see that stuff.
Wait, Mindgeek you have YouTube content, Mind?
I did.
Hey
Really?
guys, it's Mindgeek here.
Yeah, I was so big into like streaming and making YouTube videos and stuff when I was like 13.
Cute.
I was a little squeaker. Oh my goodness. I listened to my videos from back then and I cringe. I cringe so hard.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to my Minecraft video.
I
No
did that.
Minecraft.
I did
No
like Pikmin 2
Minecraft.
videos when I was a teenager. I would like take a GoPro and I would like record my TV with the GoPro, so it would look absolutely terrible and would sound terrible, but it would be me talking and running around playing Pikmin 2 on like a flat screen.
Whoa,
It was-
Pikmin! Ah.
It was absolutely terrible.
I played CS. I played Dota. I played Binding of Isaac and
Who didn't live on it? By the
a
way?
couple browser games like Cards Against Humanity on browser with some friends and like Pictionary. That was my content. I was part of a streamer group actually.
Oh,
This is some
really?
lore. This is some fucking lore right here. Oh my god.
Oh, we're getting the
What was your
Mindgeek
group
lore.
called?
Yeah, I've
What was the
been
group
on
called?
Twitch since 2011. So
Wow.
back in like I think it was 2012,
Did the
2013.
group have a generic name, or did it have like an actual name that you could probably find?
I don't know if you could find us. Maybe you could. We were called the Unfamous Gamers. Yes, we know that's not the right word. It was on purpose.
Is that something I could try? I should pull up on stream or no?
I wouldn't bother.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing interesting. Like, oh yeah, the channel still exists. Oh wow, yeah. There's VODs from 10 years ago. That's
Hey.
crazy.
Oh, am I gonna hear you? Like
We did like
videos?
we hosted a Dota 2 tournament at one point. I don't think you would see me in any of those because I was just like I was so young that the rest of the group kind of didn't want to include me in too much stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I was the youngest person.
Damn.
Don't.
Little baby.
It's okay. It's probably for the best, honestly. My dreams of becoming a famous Twitch streamer were squashed early. But man, it would have been like if I stuck with it since back then, it would have been way better because like Twitch was so underground, like at that point compared to now. Like the odds of me getting an audience would be so much higher.
You would have had like an audience when Twitch blew up, and like it's like those VTubers who like were streaming before the VTuber boom happened, like Iron Mouse. If you just get that not early adopters advantage, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get it. Thing is like I have no idea like what to stream ever. Like I would always have like an urge to like stream something, and then I would maybe stream like 1 or 2 times, or just like have like a very small phase, and then it just goes away like really quickly, and I have no urge to do it anymore.
So I guess the way that I kind of motivate myself to stream is that because of like my arm problems, right? I'm limited what games I can play. So I don't have like to do a mental calculation of I need to do I play the popular game on stream or do I play the game I really like? So I kind of can only play a certain amount of games. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'll just play the games I would normally play by myself on stream. And yeah.
I think I just run into this problem of like, with the games that I like to play, what do I like to play, right? I love playing like narrative story, like single player games, like story driven games, right? But if I play those games, I always play them alone and like no one else. Like I just want, because I like to RP walk and take my time and like get super immersed. And if I'm doing a stream, that means like I do have to pay attention to chat. So it's gonna like break my immersion a little bit, and I don't like doing that. But what else do I like to play? Like I like to play multiplayer games with my friends, right? Like I streamed Ready or Not at one point. That was actually really funny. I should do that again. But for the most part, when I'm playing games with friends, like I don't really want there to be a camera on us. Like that's not really what they signed up for. It's not really like it, because the friends that I'm usually playing games with, they're not like Twitch pilled or anything like that. They don't care about Twitch or streams or anything like that. So I don't really want to stream them, especially because God knows they'd probably get me banned too. So what does that leave? That leaves like multiplayer games that I don't play with anyone else, basically. Or just like games that aren't really narrative driven. So Power Wash Simulator, I streamed that. Like I could do that, right?
Yeah.
When I was into Rocket League, that was the perfect time for me to stream a bunch, actually, and I did. And especially because I was super into like the pro scene, and I like modded for pros and stuff like that. My name was kind of known, and I could have gained an audience that way as well. But I gave up on that too. I don't know what to play anymore. I don't know.
Commit to a really long RPG.
That sounds great.
I've been playing Cyberpunk for like the past like fucking 6 months. It's longer than 6 months. Maybe it's longer than 6 months.
I think I mentioned this earlier before we started the stream, but I could also just like play single player games that I've already played, like Metal Gear Solid 5. I've been thinking about going back to that, and I could stream it. Yeah, like stuff like that would also be fun. But yeah, no drive. Still, no drive to stream.
Yeah,
it's gone. I'm old.
I'm old. Well,
for Twitch, I'm old. I'm ancient.
Well, for me, like streaming is like a fun little hobby where like I'm doing something different that I don't normally do, and then I'm learning other things along with it. And that's part of the reason why I've been trying to do YouTube and TikTok and stuff, because like I'm learning editing stuff while doing it. I'm learning how to make thumbnails. I'm learning stuff. So it's all kind of lumped into there. And I think that's kind of affecting, that's how I have the drive. It's like, oh, I'm learning a thing. I'm not just playing video games. I'm learning a thing. I'm learning new skills and stuff
That's
like
a good
that.
way to look at it. Yeah, you're like dipping your toes in things you've never dipped your toes in before.
Toes.
Oh,
Toes.
my feet.
How many toes you got?
How many?
Huh? 10?
Shouldn't like most answers be 10?
Yeah, some people don't answer 10.
I mean,
You're supposed to have 10?
Of course, you're interested in toes.
Toads.
Toads, yeah, I like toads. I like
Yeah,
freezing them and then using them as a golf ball. Huh? You don't do that with toads?
Psychopath soap art?
No, I never actually.
Put this guy on a list.
In Australia, toads are an invasive species, I guess. So, they don't really care what the fuck you do with toads, right? Like you could murder them for all the government cares, you know,
Yeah.
like mass murder the toads. So people sometimes in the street that I lived in when I was in like grade 1, they used to go toad hunting, right? And then they'd collect a bunch of, they would like just grab these toads and chuck them in a Ziploc bag or whatever, and then they'd take them back to their house, and then they would fucking
Babying soap, by the way.
No, it wasn't. It was the people in my street. I actually couldn't go near the toads. I was too afraid.
You were afraid of the toads?
I'm afraid of all living fucking creatures, man.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I tried to go. No, I tried. Fucking, I went like with them to like, what's it called? I went with them when they went toad hunting. They would grab them, you'd take them home, and then they put them in the freezer, and then they'd fucking get them out of the freezer after they're frozen like a day later, and then they would like fucking use a golf club to like like hit them over like the neighbor's fence and shit. This is like the rich neighbor, by the way. Like a really rich neighbor.
Can someone make a me when I fucking get you gif where you take a toad, you freeze it, and you hit it with a golf club? Thanks.
Yeah, you know, and because they're rich, they got to be assholes.
Exactly, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
What? What do you mean, no? Yes.
Not all rich
100%.
people are assholes.
Eat the rich.
Yeah.
Eat the rich.
All rich people are bad people.
True.
That's
Real.
very true. Yeah, that's very
So
true.
if you suddenly got rich tomorrow, you're an asshole.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't become rich.
Sorry, honey. I guess
No,
I'm gonna
but
have
if
to
you
beat
beca-
you
if
up
you became
come
I'm
rich
not
out
an
of
asshole
nowhere,
now.
like,
I would
you'd
become
just
an asshole.
The money would
I
definitely
just-
corrupt me.
Money would not corrupt me.
I would like to think money will corrupt you.
I just don't think I'd become rich, you know?
If I won the lottery, you wouldn't know, but there'd be signs. The signs being like,
If I won the lottery, I'd
I
become
I would
rich
actually
people.
be
I wouldn't
happy because I'd
I
be able
wouldn't
to,
be ultra rich.
you know, able to support
I
everyone.
don't think I'd ever be like considered rich, you know?
I'd be poor pretty quickly.
I
At
don't
what
think I'd
point
be
are you considered
necessarily
rich?
poor, but I would save my money and I wouldn't like live in like a big house or anything. I would probably live in a fairly normal sized house.
Okay, so I living paycheck to paycheck, it's like I would be happy if I had a big sum of money out of nowhere or whatever, because then I could use it to make things a little bit more comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, just so I don't have to worry about being homeless. Like that's basically about it.
have you
I'd
guys
still be
seen
the same
the
person, but
version of that meme where it's like if I won the lottery, like I wouldn't tell
there'll
anybody,
be
but there'd be signs.
Yeah,
But it's just like basic shit. Where it's just like it's like a grocery cart
dental,
full of
like,
cock. Yeah.
Yeah.
dental stuff, fucking actually getting buying a dearer brand of a food. Just like yeah, like name brand instead of like the cheap brand.
It's like shit that would like back
Gas
20 years have been like
gas
I
normal.
honestly,
Like
I a lot of the time I prefer the name brand.
Then you mean like the generic
Like, there
brand,
are
not
things.
name brand?
The home brand. I like the home
Yeah,
brand
cheap,
stuff.
cheap
Generic brand.
Yeah, cheap brand.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I do agree, Soap. I'm the same. There is a lot of stuff that I
There's
prefer.
not a huge difference between
generic
name brand and generic. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the only
usually better.
time it's like the only
I
time
think
it's
the only
different
time it matters
like,
is usually like candy or like chocolate or
even then, I prefer my
I know,
like,
but then,
favorite
like,
one is like
vanilla
the,
Coke, for
the
instance,
Aldi
I
chocolate.
like over cola, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. I never had cola. Okay. Well, there's certain things where it like does. I don't feel like it matters because it's like not much difference in price. Coke is already so cheap. Like
What?
Coke is cheap.
No, it's not.
I mean, compared to
LA Ice.
milk.
Okay. LA Ice. I mean, it's dearer than milk. Anyway.
Coke is dearer than milk. Is it?
Yeah, where I am. Yeah. You have LA Ice, which is basically the LA Ice is like a brand, but it's still like it's that near generic brand. But you do have the No Frills cola, for instance. No Frills cola tastes like ass. LA Ice tastes better, and I would drink it if I was given the option. Vanilla Coke is the one I would buy, but Vanilla Coke is also 2 to 3 times the price of LA Ice. So LA Ice is like $1.80 for 1.25, while Vanilla Coke is like $4 for 1.25.
Damn.
That can be some stuff.
And then milk is like $3.60, like for a 2 liter.
Usually, water is in a lot of places is more expensive than Coke here.
Water?
You get like
Yeah.
bottled water.
Yeah.
Stop drinking bottled water. Buy a Brita filter. Holy fuck.
Oh no, we will have a Brita filter in the house, honey. Don't worry.
Put it on Throne. Hannah was very nice, and Hannah was very nice and got me a Brita filter on Throne.
Oh,
And
cute.
it is the best. It's helped with like a lot of like making sure that there's clean water to drink and stuff because it tasted like ass.
Brita filters do actually make the water taste a lot better.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't do anything because it's just like, just filters out like.
Until you have
noticed-
filtered water, you don't notice the difference. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
at my dad's house we had filtered water, but it didn't taste any different. I was so confused as to why we put it in that thing because it was just so weird. It was so odd to like put it in a filter when it's like already like it's I don't know. It's just the water already seemed pretty like clean. I don't know. It didn't seem like it really did anything.
I mean,
it's mainly once the pipes are getting much older that you'd want it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's when you notice the
I don't
difference.
know.
Because we've been here 17 years,
okay.
and I only got the filter this year.
Okay, so what it was like I was like my dad had he remarried and then person he was remarried to like said that we had to use this water filter before we drink the water, and like her daughter would also say it, and we would always be like, it doesn't like change anything, like this water is like the exact same, and it was like there was no reason. It just seems so useless.
they're just used
Well,
to
It's like
having
a
the
whole
filter.
like sham.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
other
don't
thing is
know.
too, because they do use chemicals and stuff to clean out the drainage stuff and everything every couple months, and that will actually be in the water, right? It's safe to consume usually, but it does make you feel sick weirdly. I think it's just the taste and the weird like combination of stuff. But it also the fact of like, oh, you know how Texas sometimes like the drinking water will get contaminated and they have to boil it
Yeah.
before drinking. Like the filter basically removes that, right?
True.
Though I'd still suggest boiling, because certain microbes can still get through filters.
Like it's never a bad thing to filter your water. Just
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. It just seemed
Some places
unnecessary.
won't have a difference, and some places will have a difference. Like for us, ours was really different. I took out the
I guess
filter the other
Brisbane
day.
doesn't have bad. Is it Brisbane? I actually don't know where you are. Is it near Brisbane? I don't know.
near Brisbane, southeast. But
Yeah. I don't know.
it's-
Does that area have bad water?
I mean, it's just the water tasted bad here.
Okay.
It didn't in the first couple of years living here, but now it does. But
Like
I ended up
irony?
looking at the filter.
There, go ahead.
Irony and gritty and whatnot, like very bleh.
Continue.
So I took the filter out the other day. Like I opened it up and had a look, and I saw the filter and I was like, oh, there's actually a lot. Like it's actually doing something.
Yeah, because like, there are lots of tiny little
Yeah.
particles in there, and like
Yeah.
like little bits of like chlorine or like whatever minerals have like gone stuck to the water pipes over the years that filter actually gets out, and like you just don't see because it's like the teeny tiny.
Honestly, I think what they should do is when they do the clean out of the fucking shit, because obviously it's like, oh, we're filling the pipes with this stuff to whatever. Like there should be like a public service announcement that gets texted to everyone or on TV or something where it's like, run your tap for 2 minutes today to make sure it's clears out the thing and gets rid of all the other crap. Because it's like it's not so much the chemical stuff that they use that's bad for you. It's the stuff that the chemicals cause to break off the pipes and break down into the water. That's the bad shit.
True.
Right.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
like I wish they'd have some sort of PSA where they'd be like, okay, just turn on the tap for this long and then you'll be good. But yeah, the filter definitely is great. I love it.
The college student special around here. Big old Brita pitcher.
Well, because you get the Brita and you get usually it comes with the two filters, the one that you put on and then the one for backup when that one needs to be
I
replaced.
forgot there's like a pitcher that does it.
Yeah, that's what I used in college.
I actually had a water bottle that. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I need to
Jesus.
get looking at the burpee moment. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying. I had a water bottle in college that it was one of those squeeze bottles where like you squeeze it to make the water come out. That had a little carbon filter in it that you would put in and replace every now and again. And
I can't help but notice that you seem to have a lot of things that you just squeeze all the time, and no wonder your arms hurt.
Huh? What do
Like,
you?
no wonder we got here.
What do you mean things I squeeze all the time, huh?
Punz be squeezing.
What am I squeezing? What am I squeezing, honey?
Well, your water bottle, I'm sure you were using excessively.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. Okay, what are the other things? What else am I squeezing?
Your hog.
What the? I'm squeezing my own hog.
Well, who else is?
Ripping
Yeah.
my hog.
You had someone else to do it.
Well, I did for a little bit, and when I was at your place, honey.
True.
But no. Also, you call that your hog? Hog usually is for butts. Like that's what.
Is it?
No, it's not.
What?
Really?
I have never heard that. Huh?
Like, I'm pretty sure it's for the butts, right? It's for
No.
the butts.
What?
Your boomer is showing again.
So like that Metal Gear meme where like the original
Right,
is
squeeze
like,
my hog.
like right, squeeze my hog. He's talking about
Yeah.
squeezing his ass.
No, he's talking about squeezing
No.
his cock.
Squeeze that doesn't feel good when you just squeeze it. Just give it a pure squeeze, but like squeezing a butt feels good.
That's not what we're talking about in that meme. Holy fuck.
Goodness.
What do you mean? It's the butt, right? Come, back me up here, chat. Back me up here,
No.
right?
Nobody back him up.
Chat.
Chat, is this real? Is this real?
Anyone squeezing the life out of their cock in chat?
Anyone get that hog in their hand right now?
Anyone squeezing they shit, making it oink.
Anyone more can they Willy?
Peanut jerking it. If you know what I mean. And by that I mean my penitis.
Holy fuck.
Stop
Yeah.
talking. Holy
Clean up
know.
on aisle my peanuts.
Oh, what the fuck are you saying?
On that note, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
If you left right there, I wouldn't even have blamed you.
What do you mean?
You control Punz.
I'm referring to a meme.
What
You guys
the-
don't know the meme. It's not.
I think
it's
you
not
should
in your.
definitely need to buy this. You need to buy this somewhere leash, and you need to like make sure you like fucking.
I think we gotta skip past leash and go straight to straight jacket, you know?
Yeah,
What?
maybe.
A little bit of electroshock
No.
therapy for this man. Maybe a
Straight
little bit of
jacket gag.
What
You
the
need to gag him as
heck?
well.
What the heck? No,
going to
you'll
be
never
trained.
get me trained. What do you mean by that?
like a wild animal.
A wild animal. What? I referenced a meme. That's all I did. I committed no crime. I do not deserve to be
The crime is what
jail.
you committed.
Good lord. Jesus.
No crime has been committed. What crime have I done?
Crime of lowering my IQ.
What the?
Everyone in the room becomes dumber.
What the?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm just on another level of genius that you guys don't understand. It's like that one episode of a regular show when Mordecai and Rigby become so smart everyone sounds stupid to them. It's like that.
Right. Holy shit. No way. No way you said that. There's no way you just said that.
Yeah, those moments where you just didn't understand me, it was me swapping to smart mode. But like I'm
Swapping to smart mode. Like it's a gear shift in a car. I'm in a smart mode.
I'll stop into smart mode.
I gotta shift gears so I can talk to you lower intelligence life forms.
Back.
Smart mode activated.
Don't worry, we learned that Punz swaps into smart mode. In quotation marks.
Smart mode.
Do you have you watched regular show?
No.
Oh, I said
There's
it's like
there's a scene where they get so intelligent that they like can't understand anyone anymore, right? And
yeah.
Punz is saying, and then no one can understand them, right? So
Yeah,
like when
'cause
they're talking, they're
they're
just like going, "Eep blop, bleep blop, beep bop, bleep blop."
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
like when they're like listening, when they're listening to like their old friends speak like normal, they're hearing them go like ooh ooh ooga booga.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like they're hearing that, and Punz is saying that he's like ascended on like the like intellectual.
You're
level.
just on a different plane of
And like
existence.
that's why we all think we all think he's weird, because he's like he's actually just like higher thinking being than us.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it. I'm just above you guys. I'm trying to find the video real quick. Regular. Or
Oh, you know what game I haven't played much of that I played like a tiny bit of, but I want to play more? GTFO. Damn, I
Kill me. Put a gun in my mouth. Put 3 guns in my mouth.
Yeah, you played that
please.
with me.
thank you,
Yeah,
YouTube.
and Azusa, and was it Shaw?
Yeah. Or Tay. One of them.
I don't think I played with Tate. Hey, did I play
Okay,
with
that's
you?
probably sure then.
I
Yeah, I'll play it
actually no,
right
I
now.
might have played with Tate one time, then I played with Shaw the other time. Maybe. I don't know.
Who's sure?
GTFO is fun. I like GTFO, but man, it gives me anxiety.
Oh man, it's so
It's just
close.
the game's just rough.
It is. I feel like a failure every time I play it.
Same.
I feel like
I also played
everyone
with
else-
somebody who was like cracked out their mind, so like
I
I felt
get-
like every action I
Yeah.
was doing was judged.
Have you seen?
Exactly.
have you
That's
seen
how
the
I feel too. I
speedruns?
feel like everyone was better than
Have
me.
you-
I kill friends in that
Have-
game a lot.
Have you seen the speedruns of that game? They're fucking wild. People will just like actually like run through it, like just fucking blasting shit, and it's like fucking. It's crazy. I think but the majority of people melee their way through it. So they run up to things, just fucking smash their heads in, and just like run through the building. It's crazy.
I haven't seen speedruns of it, but that would go hard.
I want
Mhm.
people to mod it so there's fucking aliens like xenomorphs in it, because that'd be so fucking cool.
I don't think like if it was all just like aliens, you would just lose, right? Like there's like 100
Well,
aliens
no,
in a
there
room.
wouldn't be any ranged attackers besides one or two, because aliens weren't known to have multiple like spitters.
Yeah, but
They usually
like
only had, like-
what Siel's saying is that the aliens are too strong.
No, they're weak. Most aliens die in like 1 to 2 to 3 shots from small arms fire, because their blood is what's dangerous, is the acid. And then like eventually the acid, like as a game mechanic, you'd make.
So
it
if there's
so
a
the
swarm of them,
acid
you're basically playing
dissipates.
Splatoon. You can't fucking walk anywhere.
Yeah, you got to wait a little bit and let it dissipate, obviously. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. Because like the thing I don't like about GTFO is the fucking bullshit ranged attackers that like it homes in on you and shit.
Those
And the
fucking
fucked up
bastards.
hitboxes for melee
You
and
just
shit like
kill
that.
them. You just kill them. Forehead.
Yeah, it's a bit hard when friends are constantly standing in front of you. A lot of the time I kill my
Oh.
friends because it was their fault.
They walked in front of
Wrong.
my
I would be firing and they'd fucking walk in the line of fire.
I kill my friends because it's their fault.
It is
It
their
was
fault.
their fault.
I literally say I'm firing down middle, don't get in front. They're like, okay, and they walking into it as they're saying okay and then get shot. So then I was like, fine, I'll change the shotgun. There's no way I could kill a friend now. And I walk up to an enemy to shoot them with the shotgun, and my friend walks up in front of me with their melee and hits it, and I shoot them in the back of my shotgun. It's like,
Oh my
fucking
god.
god.
I think your
I
friends just want to be
cannot
killed by
get
you.
Yeah.
It's my job to take. Never mind.
Huh?
Home.
Oh,
Anyway,
Anyway.
But anyways,
Anyways,
but yeah.
Yeah, at least you caught yourself when you did it. You're making progress, Sooky.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Oh. I believe in you. I believe in you.
It's
You-
fine. I've accepted it.
You accepted it as a
Anyway.
character flaw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what the
like Punz is
fuck?
being,
What?
horribly indignant about his intelligence, character flaw.
What? What do you
You
mean?
can't use smart and femboy in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, there's other memes already set for femboys. Don't you gotta follow those,
What do you mean? I can't. Is you saying I have to be a bimbo all the time?
The bimbo wasn't the way I was going with that, but if you want to be a bimbo, it's yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what way were you going with that, huh?
Oh, don't worry about it.
GTFO.
I don't think it's a huge game. That'd be like 30.
Yeah, around 30. Like, I don't know. Okay, because
I don't know.
I want this is there are lots of femboys in software development, but like very few of them stream. So there are lots of intelligent femboys out there. There are lots of us who do important
Are there?
jobs. Yes, and but we're just a silent.
Okay. But you saying that software development makes you intelligent, right? Now,
yeah.
from what I hear from you, I'm not sure intelligence is the right word.
What?
You're maybe like.
So it's like, finally, I'm not the one that's being targeted.
Maybe
I'm not the funny
academically
guy.
intelligent.
What do you mean? What do you mean? My job is very important. I had to study, go to college for it. I had to go to college. I'm smart. I swear.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, buddy.
I swear. I got good grades. Well, not the best grades. Trust me, work at Google right now, but decent grades.
Imagine getting grades. Imagine completing school. Couldn't be me.
No, stupid people come from all walks of life, okay?
True.
Why are you guys trying to convince me I'm stupid? I'm not. I'm not. Yo.
Also,
Yo.
some of the richest people are stupid, you know? It's like, you be successful and stupid.
Back to the rich people, you know. Wait, Punz is rich. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Is
Is it like,
No.
is it 50 or 52?
Okay, Mr.
I feel
goes
like
on
52 is
vacation
the,
every week.
The one that everyone thinks it is, but it's 50. I think that's what it is, right?
What's your lock in your final answer?
Final answer.
50.
Final answer.
Survey says
Ooh,
ding,
he's
ding,
wrong.
ding.
Damn it. Fuck.
We don't
Wait, how
lie on
many?
the show.
53?
We only gaslight occasionally, and it's mostly Siel doing that.
Is it 53?
No, it's
No,
50.
it's 50.
It's 50 US sites. I always think it's 52. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people do for some reason.
Territories?
Because like, I is Hawaii and stuff included in that 50?
Yeah.
Hawaii is a state, yeah.
Okay.
Hawaii
The other two you might be thinking of are like Guam and Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah.
That might be one. Because they're like 52 states and territories.
Yeah.
That might be what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say 52, 53 sounds right to me. That's why. Yeah.
Well, two territories are major. I mean, how many the other territories are like what, tiny islands that have like a population of what? Like,
don't it be a million people in Puerto Rico? I forgot.
There's quite a few people living in Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure.
The U.S. Virgin Islands, the Northern Mariana Islands.
I thought Maddie Nurge said like, well, we have more than 2 people in Puerto Rico. It's just what? I'm so dumb.
I don't know. There's definitely a 52 number that comes from somewhere, and I don't know where it comes from. But I feel like I've heard that for some reason.
Where everyone comes from.
Comes from your small bimbo brain.
Sure.
That's where it comes from.
What the fuck? I don't think all stupid rich people have been given their wealth. I think there's a lot of stupid rich people that lucked out, you know, with other things.
Like
maybe they were given some wealth at
being
some
born
point.
into money.
But like, well, yeah, no, but that has been given their wealth in a sense. Or no, well, it is straight up been given their wealth. But I feel like there's someone who can like, I don't know, someone could like, what's something? I'm trying to think of an exact example when someone like hopped on a trend and it wasn't like that difficult to like hop on the trend. They just happened to like hop on the trend really early and got a lot of money for it.
Hop on this.
I mean, look, there's a bunch of streamers. Like, what you can look at a bunch of streamers that are like really rich. They're fucking stupid. I guess they were given money by like the community and shit, but like to an extent they did build it. And there's probably quite a few stupid actors, stupid singers and shit.
Oh my god.
And I guess, like, I don't know. It depends on how you see the word stupid, really.
Yeah, because like there's book smart, and then
like,
there's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like you can be the most creative person and then do terribly at like fucking book smart stuff.
Yeah,
but like, it's not necessarily a bad thing to be like, I don't know. I feel like
there's no real good, easy way to measure intelligence. Is I guess what it boils down to.
Because there is creative intelligence.
No, but what about
we've lost intelligence? I repeat, we have no intelligence.
You know what, like, very stupid and what very quote unquote smart people have in common that I've seen?
What?
Refusal to like consider other viewpoints.
Ooh.
It's on both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, puns.
I don't think so.
Me? What do you mean?
I think the smartest people on planet Earth admit when they don't know something.
Uh-huh.
And you'd be surprised with how many smart people do not do that.
There's actually there is a thing that's like, the more you know about a topic, the more likely you are to like
be biased.
To know how much you don't know or some shit like that.
I think
Dunning-Kruger, is that it?
I think
Dunning-Kruger effect. It's like your confidence and knowledge. Like the more confident you are, you could like the most confident people are the people who are very, very like experts in the topic, or they don't know shit.
Well,
and I'll pop it in as well. But basically, like, so when you first start learning about a thing, you become very, very confident about it, and then as you start to actually dive deep into the topic, you're like, oh, I actually don't know a lot about this thing at all, and your confidence goes down. But then when you get to an expert in the field, your confidence goes back up.
Holy, my audio went fucking weird for a second.
Huh?
His audio's been breaking.
Is it? Has it been?
His audio, yes. Not like on your stream, just
like,
for him.
Oh, okay.
No, it has been going weird. The software has been like going crazy for me for some reason.
Okay.
Like I had to restart. I had to like reconnect the thing every single time. Like not every single time, like quite a few times.
Weird. But yeah, that's basically it. So it's like when you first
sit comfortably in the cultured section of that graph.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty cultured myself, you know. But yeah, it's like
see this.
Would you say so? I put the image in the pop-out chat.
Ignorant, cultured experts, confidence gap. Yeah, okay. I pulled it open on the stream. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd so like, there's so many people who like just like act like they know everything that know like nothing in so many like occasions. I had someone like that in my I had someone like that in my fucking in one of my classes uni, and he like would always he was like trying to tell us to like reinvent something that was like really complicated. It was like we already had a design, why? And it's like simple, and the person who like the lecturer was like, this is fine, this will work, this is a good topic to look into. And then he's like, no, we're gonna do this instead because it's like it's so much better. And I was like, do you even know how to do this? Like, what do you know? He's like, well, we're gonna learn about it in the subject. And I was like, oh my god. But he also like stopped responding midway. It was fucking annoying. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go into it. It was so annoying. It pissed me the fuck off.
So when other people go like, I won't go further into this topic. Grr, I'm ragey. Soap when he's going to do a topic and he stops it. No, it's fine. It's cool.
No. It was like I just don't want to go into all the details about how this person annoyed me because they're fucking.
They're in the chat right now, huh?
Because they're fucking. It was just a whole thing. What? No. What? People from my uni are in the chat? No. No, I just had a whole semester where I got really annoyed because, like, okay, first thing that happened, I'll go into it.
Okay.
So I started a subject that was like, it was like a programming slash like I guess like electrical hardware kind of subject. So we needed to do something where we would make a circuit board, then program the circuit board, or like I guess program like the chip we include on the circuit board, to control some other piece of hardware, right? Or just like do something, right? And I met up with this group, and we talked about designing microcontrollers. It was a microcontrollers subject, pretty much. That yeah. And we what's it called? We had met up the first few weeks, discussed stuff, and it was like, okay, so we're going to program a robot arm. We're gonna program a like I don't know what you call it. It's just like an automated arm, right? We were gonna put like a camera on it and add a thing that what's it called? We're gonna add like the board that we make, and we're gonna get it to like register if things were like oddly shaped based on like we'd like use color and like get the camera to pick up things that are oddly shaped so it can pick those out of the like assembly line of things we were gonna feed it or whatever. So we're gonna get the arm to like just pick out anomalies, right? And he said, oh yeah, that's a good idea, right? And then this person that was in the group later on, okay, these two people didn't show up to any of the prac classes, and I showed up to every prac class, and all these prac classes I showed up to, I had brought I had gone there. I tried to like do the software thing they wanted me to, because we were given Raspberry Pis, I think. And all the Raspberry Pi computers, I don't know how to explain it. They were like these little like boxes, and we were meant to be like putting some Linux software on it or something, and I did all the steps, and it didn't work, right? And it turns out they'd given me a broken SSD. So then I went back, got it replaced, tried to do it again. Turned out the whole board was also broken. So I went and got that replaced. And I got another board, and that one was still broken. And I got another one, and finally it started working. Although I got to the process of actually getting into the software, and I couldn't connect a certain thing because I think a slot on the board was broken as well. And it was like, fucking, it got like 5 weeks in, 6 weeks in, and I'd like still not made any progress towards any of the pracs because I just kept getting shit hardware that just didn't work. And all the software issues I was having, they didn't know how to like fix them. Like, it was just like non-stop, just fucking issues upon issues. But none of my like teammates for the thing came into any of the pracs, so I couldn't like borrow their boards. I couldn't do anything for the entire subject. So like, it didn't make any sense. And this team, they would meet up occasionally, and there was 3 of us, right? One of them was like barely showing up at first, and then the other one, after he started trying to like say, hey, how about we do this instead? This is actually like a better idea because this is more complex. He wanted us to create a laser measuring thing, you know how you can get how some people like you point something somewhere and you can point it in another part of the room and then it will automatically measure the distance between them, right? Mm-hmm. Like using like I don't know, it was a bunch of shit. But like he wanted us to do that. That was like, that is so much more complex. The lecturer already said the last one was good. Like, what are you trying to do? I went and saw the lecturer for this subject, and he just said, okay, hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Then I messaged the group, and I was like, hey, what are we moving forward with? Are we doing the new design? Are we doing the old design? I'd prefer to do the old design. And hey, if we're doing the new one, can you send me the schematics? He didn't respond. I said, hey, it's getting really close to like the cutoff date. This is about week 5, by the way, for this one. Actually, I think week 5 was the like cutoff. It got to like week 5, and I'm like, hey, have you guys like, is anyone like here? Can I get the schematics? And he just stopped responding completely. The other guy's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, but the guy who tried to like come up with all this new idea, he was like, I wanted to design like the battery part of the circuit for him so he could like get started. And he like hadn't sent me anything. And I didn't get it. I didn't understand. So I went and saw the lecturer. I was like, hey, they're like not responding to me. And the lecturer was like, oh, okay, I'll message, and if anyone responds, then what's it called? Then we can get started with that. No one responded to the lecturer. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? And he's like, oh, you can do your own solo projects. Like, I haven't done any of the practicals. I haven't had a chance to do any of the pracs, right? And then this is a weekly prac subject. So 50% of what you learn is in the practicals, right? Maybe more than 50%. I'm like, I haven't had a chance to like start any of the practicals because my board has been broken. So like, you expect me to like start start designing my own thing from scratch when I have no practicals? And he's like, well, you can come up with something simple like using the camera to scan the cards. And I'm like, the board I've been given, we're out of boards. We have no more boards. The board I've been given doesn't have a camera thing to like detect anything. I'll have to like try and get it. He's like, oh, well, see if you can borrow something from someone else. It's like, fuck me, man. Like, oh fuck. It was so fucking frustrating. That was the shittest subject I've ever done. Like, I just got fucked over so hard. And I don't know. And the lecturer like seemed to like blame me for it. Like, the lecturer, the way he was like phrasing everything was like as if I was like lazy and didn't do anything. How often do I have to go into uni and ask for a new board? How often should I have to go in? They should have checked all the boards are working at the start.
Mhm.
Like, I fucking,
Yeah.
it was so bad. It was so bad. It's fucking sucked. It was the worst thing.
That is awful, Soap. I'm sorry. It's like,
Anyway, that's a rant.
that's a rant. That's definitely going on the YouTube channel.
This is why I don't do uni anymore. This is why I don't do uni anymore. Because I just got fucked over with a bunch of shit. Plus ADHD, I wasn't able to get medication until week 6 of the last semester. Like, I tried to get off ADHD medication because it was like fucking with me mentally. Like, I was just feeling like emotionless, like way too emotionless, you know? And like way too alert for my liking. Like, if a butterfly would like fly past me, I'd like jump at it and shit. Like, I was like feeling like really like, I don't know, skittish, I guess. It was not feeling the best. And the fact that it was Concerta, not Ritalin, it was 12-hour release instead of 6-hour. So it's like it was like lasting 12 hours throughout the day. So if I took it late, I'd be struggling to go to sleep. I would feel like shit when I got home from uni because it'd be like it's still lasting into like the afternoon. So it's like I still feel like antisocial and like on edge and shit. So it was just like not feeling good at all. And I just wasn't like being myself. I was like a zombie. I was like zombifying me in a way. Like I had like much less personality. Like I don't know how to explain it. People could like tell when I'm on it because it's like, well, you're not as like fun, but you're also not as like what's the word? You're not as annoying. And it's like, well, okay, what's that supposed to mean? Like, it's like, oh, you talk too much, like that sort of thing. And then I don't know. ADHD medication is good, but it's like I feel like Ritalin is definitely what should be prescribed, not Concerta. Concerta was fine for school because I took it. I went from Ritalin to Concerta because the extended release meant I didn't have to go at lunchtimes to get it at school. And I used to go get it. If I went to go get it at school, like during lunches, people would ask me why I'm going to the office. And it'd be like, oh, I'm going to take medication. Medication for what? ADHD. Oh, you have ADHD? Oh, ew, you're weird? Oh, you're like Ritalin has like I cannot recommend it. I recommend it. I recommend trying it. I recommend that if a doctor was to say you should try it, I would say yeah. If I had like a child and they had ADHD and they were struggling in school, everyone told me it turned me into a zombie. Yeah, me too. But I would cold and emotionless. I wasn't necessarily cold and emotionless. I was less talkative and more shy. Whereas now you can tell I talk a lot. And like I talk a lot to people and I like talking a lot to people. But I don't do that on what's it called? I don't do that on fucking on Concerta or Ritalin, either or. They're both the same. They're both the same chemical. Well, it's the same drug, I should say. It's just the thing for it. I'd recommend it if a kid's like struggling in school, but I would recommend it to the extent of they should try it, see how much it improves grades, and if it improves grades drastically, maybe it's worth it. If they're like failing, but if they're not failing, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I was like failing fucking first grade English and maths. And then I went to an A student when I was on it. So it's like, I don't know. I'm glad I took it during school because I would have been like completely like, I would have been like, I wouldn't have finished school if I had have fucking not been on Concerta. But like, it did definitely make me more, I guess emotionless is the word. It just, yeah, I don't know. I stopped taking it partway through uni, and I started like failing subjects because I stopped taking it. Because like I wasn't focusing anymore, but I wasn't like. That's the thing. It like makes you care less about things, so you're not going to be trying to like. It makes you care less about things, and it makes you more alert. It makes you more like able to focus on stuff because you're already getting like. You're also already getting what are they called? Like chemicals that like I think it gives you dopamine. I think it releases dopamine. It releases dopamine and other chemicals that you need to like feel satisfied doing stuff. So you need less, whereas people with ADHD need more in general. So like the reason people who have ADHD is because they lack the release of like dopamine and shit as much as usual. So like things that you need like a lot of stimulation. Like you need a lot of you need to like do something you really enjoy, you know? Otherwise you're really bored, you know? So what's it called? I stopped taking it. So I started getting like really distracted, like not listening to shit during like classes and stuff, and like not caring to do like the work. And it's not like I didn't want to do the work. It's more like I just couldn't bring myself to do it, you know? It's hard to explain. It's not.
I know exactly how you feel, dude.
It's not like I'm too lazy to do it. I just don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain the like sense of it. It's like, yes, I know I could do it, and I know it will take me like, if I kept on top of it, it would be like an hour an afternoon, and I would be fine. And then I have like fucking like 5-6 more hours to do whatever the fuck I want, right? But like, it was like I just couldn't bring myself to open the like stuff. Like it's like, I could do it later. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna do this other thing now, and then I will do it later. And it's like, it's hard to explain. It's so hard to explain, but it feels fucked, right? And yeah, I just got to a point where I couldn't like continue doing uni because I don't want to be on ADHD medication because I just feel gross on ADHD medication. I got re-prescribed, but then I took it for a few weeks and I just didn't like it. I just can't do it anymore. Like it's so disruptive to like everything outside of like uni, you know?
Was Ritalin the one where
like
I took some kind of
I don't want to be constantly on.
Yeah. Was that the one where like you swallowed like the like fake the dissolvable capsules?
It
I forgot because I took some kind of
Honey, there's more than one way to take a pill.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
there's more than one type of pill.
I'm aware, but like
Yeah.
I was wondering if Phil had it the way I did because I think I took some kind of ADHD medication when I was in school.
It was a tablet, yes.
Okay, so maybe we did take the same thing because
It
like
was a tablet, but like I'm pretty sure most ADHD medications. I'm pretty sure most ADHD medications are tablets, though. Like,
no, but
I
it's
don't
like
think
it
there's
was
any
like
that
the
you like inject or
like the dissolvable plastic tablets. Like
drink.
it was like a
I
blue
don't think-
tablet, like a blue plastic tablet. Like, yeah, but yeah,
maybe, probably. Mine were like red.
red.
Mine were red, but mine was Concerta, which was a longer release one. Yeah, no, I don't know. It just made me feel ugh. And like I just couldn't like do stuff with friends and feel like, you know, there.
Yeah. Oh, that.
It's bad. It's bad. It's
All ADHD medicine seem to like reduce your
one
ability
thing,
to like.
the positive though is that you don't need any like caffeine or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, at least you don't need like any caffeine or anything because that shit keeps you fucking awake. That shit like wakes you the fuck up. But like to the point where you're like on edge, you know? Like, you know how like there's like the thing where it's like, oh, if you have too much caffeine, you'd be like on edge and shit. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what's like on edge.
Alert.
It's like that. It's like edge.
Edge.
Alert. Yeah. Well, alert. But like I don't want to say alert because it wasn't just alert. It was like alert to a degree that's like you worry about things. If you hear a noise, you like turn because you're like, what the fuck is that? Like
Paranoid.
instant you like hear it, you know?
Skittish.
It's like alert.
There you go.
Paranoid, I guess, to an extent. Skittish was the word I said earlier. I said skittish earlier. I felt skittish a lot of the time. Like I said, like a butterfly flew past me. I literally like jumped at it. Like I was like, "What the fuck was that?" It was just a butterfly. Like it was bad.
What drug was this?
I didn't like it, and I didn't like having to take it to do uni. What?
What drug was this?
Concerta. It was like extended release Ritalin. Concerta is extended release Ritalin. It's like Ritalin except the last 12 hours instead of 6.
Am I
They're
like
both
delayed?
methylphenidate.
I think Soap. Okay.
No, you said it twice. What?
I think Soap started the VC, so it might be on his server, so there might be a delay. Well, I mean, there's going to be a delay regardless, because...
Yes.
There shouldn't be. I hear
That was
everything.
9 seconds of delay between me and Soap.
Okay, so have you got the VC muted and you're listening to Twitch instead?
That's what I feel like is happening.
Holy fuck, he is.
No.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Or are you watching my stream?
No, I'm not. Trust, I'm not. Yes, I just checked the Twitch and the Twitch is closed. Oh wait, what the fuck? I can see your things lighting up at different speeds. Okay, maybe my like audio is just like fucked, like completely.
Yeah.
Hang on.
You're literally taking forever to reply.
Yeah, reply to this, Soap.
No, my Discord is fucked.
Now fuck it then.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart Discord completely.
Soap, literally 10 seconds in the past. No, his Discord's not fucked. He's just trapped in a time loop. Someone please free him.
Someone help him. Help him.
Is that one?
Maybe I think it was that one. Yeah, it seemed like the right one.
Yeah, I think you got the right one, guys.
Imagine your existence is like you perceive everything. Sorry, everything happens to you in real time, but you perceive it 9 seconds later.
Right, let's see
Oh
this
my
now.
god, that'd be awful. All right.
Someone say something that I should
Hi.
repeat. Hi.
That's much better.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Yeah. Oh,
My Discord was being really weird.
I'm glad I said it twice because you had such a delay between them twice that like that's what I picked up on. It was like, huh?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. Methylphenidate is the name of the actual like drug.
Seems like the streamer drug. You take that and then you just like you XQC react everything.
No, because it
No.
doesn't make you. It makes you quiet. This makes you like alert. You know, like in a bad way. You would not want to take this to stream because you would not be funny. You'd be like, this would be like if you were like trying to like. I think you would probably take it more if you were a streamer that streams like tournaments and shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you're like hyper competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you needed to stay awake for like fucking 16 hours a day and play a game, like 16, maybe more than that. If you want to stay awake for like fucking 18 hours a day playing one singular game to like get the best rank, I mean, you could probably like down these pills and it'll work. But that's fucked. That'd be so fucked. I was better at gaming when I was on them. Obviously, because I paid more attention to the game. Now I like play music in the background and like chill, so I'm not like as good.
So next time I play Lethal Company, I'm gonna have to ask you to take your Ritalin medication, thanks, so you can focus up.
I'm already focused.
The new
enough.
update looks
I'm
good.
better-
I want to play Vanilla Lethal Company just to see the new update.
I'm
Vitamin E
better than
equals better?
most people. I'm better than most people generally. Just in general. Why would I need to focus
Wow,
more?
he's so modest.
The fucking ego on this guy is wild. And he's got an e-boy laugh. It's the worst of both worlds.
Oh. I think it's just because I don't like fucking around as much in Lethal Company. I kind of like trying. I think that's actually the main reason. People probably would be better than me if they tried.
I don't know, like I said, I'm pretty good, but hey, you know.
Hmm?
What?
New Forest Moon, Adamance. Promise a 24-hour stream. I said after the last 24-hour stream, which was like over a year ago, I said I'm not doing a 24-hour stream again. What do you mean promised? I promised not to do a 24-hour stream, if anything. Two entities outdoors, one new entity indoors. Oh god, what the fuck? They added 2 more things outdoors.
Yeah.
Added Easter eggs which can be thrown. 2 new suits in the rotating shop, plus a disco ball. You can now run down slopes faster. A new hazard / trap indoors. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. I wish they added more like, what's it called? I wish they added more. You know how they added the diagonal hallways? I wish they had more shit like that. Like more shit that like buries the inside.
Those diagonal hallways fuck me up.
Oh yeah, they're fucking weird.
Like I have like the layout perfectly laid out in my head, and like I know where I'm going, and then I hit a diagonal hallway, and that shit like overwrites everything.
Yeah. The diagonal hallways are so fucky. What have they started adding bends as well? Oh. Like
Put me down now.
You would be able to. Before it was so easy to like tell, like where exactly you were in the map, and now it's like I don't know, the diagonal thing just like kind of like it like bends it in your head because it's so much easier to see it on a grid when it's all square. When you start getting diagonals, it throws off that like square idea.
Where am I? I blanked so hard.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're back
You're
at
on your
uni.
way to war.
I would kill myself in a video game.
You're on your way to war. World War III has started.
You're back sharing the room with your
Mindgeek.
Chad soccer player roommates.
So I have to fucking ASMR because I don't want to be too loud at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember that, guys?
No.
I remember when I was just always whispering.
Did you?
Yes, he did.
You don't remember?
You usually mute.
I was mute a lot.
If your roommates were in, I'm pretty sure you were mute most of the time.
No, I would be mute for like a couple hours or something, and then eventually I just get so fed up with being mute because I just can't be a mute. I can't do it. I need to talk.
I cannot.
Me neither.
I got yeah.
I had to whisper.
Yeah.
I need to yap. I could not deal with being a mood.
Yeah, I'm a yapper. Okay, you can't shut this mouth.
Huh?
Me too.
Blah blah blah.
Look at my guys.
I forgot. Honestly, I
Right now,
forget that I had to do that all the time. That I was like a little whisper boy. Because I'm just like I'm at home now and I'm just so loud all the time.
You should have capitalized when you were over into your apartment. Say your dorm, I should say, not apartment. But you should have done like ASMR content, capitalized on it.
Dude, I was using earbuds, like my little earbud mic. That'd be like the worst ASMR mic.
People have done it.
Hey guys, today I have my college cafeteria food, and I'm gonna eat it.
No way.
On mic. Mukbang.
Please.
ASMR mukbang.
Oh, what is it?
Oh
What's the cafeteria food?
So
Both
today
invested.
we have pizza with no cheese on it. Let's have a taste.
Oh, yes.
So it just came.
That works so well with the raccoon gift as well.
Point of view, a raccoon just stole your food. You're not eating lunch today.
Yes. Pizza. This is my pizza, the raccoon says, and then eats the pizza.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
What the hell?
What?
How dare you not know that?
Krusty Krab sells pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, I only sell burgers.
Oh, they tried selling pizza.
You're with the times, old man.
So uncultured.
SMH.
This guy, dude.
Do I still have that up? Wait,
I thought Punz was the boomer here, not you.
What happened to my DPI?
We
I
are in the
have never
culture
watched-
zone.
I-
Soap is in the ignorant zone.
I didn't really watch any Nickelodeon. I only watched.
What did you watch?
Cartoon Network.
This guy over here was watching Codename Kids Next Door instead of like iCarly. What the hell?
True, true.
Codename Kids Next Door fucking slapped. All right.
That was so good.
It's a pretty good show.
I did like Cartoon Network quite a bit.
I like.
What did I
Chowder.
watch on Nickelodeon? I feel like I watched the Nick at Night, you know?
I think
George
I kinda-
Lopez.
Let me watch it.
Did you watch George Lopez, or did you wake up in a cold sweat to George Lopez? You know?
No. I watched George Lopez.
Oh, okay. Would you just like wake up in the middle of the night? It's like your t-shirt
George
slightly
Lopez
damp.
was relatively early. And then if
Uh-huh.
I was still up after George Lopez, I would swap over to Adult Swim.
Only time I ever caught fucking what was the goddamn show called? Fucking I don't remember. One with George Lopez fucking
I liked Ben 10. Ben 10
anyways,
was my
only
show.
time I ever caught that show was like at 2 a.m. I would wake up to the fucking theme song of Lowrider.
I did wake up to that multiple times as well, though. That's a universal experience.
I don't know what that is. Wait, hang on. What?
Hmm?
Lowrider?
So never experienced what we experienced. Not an actual human being.
Yeah.
Wait. What's this?
It's the theme song for the George Lopez show on Nick at Night.
Fuck is George Lopez?
You never watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah.
I did watch that.
Mr. Electric?
Was he a TV in that?
He was the ball man.
True.
He was like TV ball man with electricity, arms and legs.
Didn't he end up showing up in like Spy Kids 3 or something?
Like Mr. Electric or George Lopez?
Yes.
I have no idea. That's the one I don't remember very
So
well.
wait, what? He had a whole show like just named after him. Like it's his like actual name.
Yeah. It's literally just called George Lopez.
Why I couldn't remember the name of it because it was literally just called George Lopez, and I was looking for an actual like TV show.
Yeah,
name.
no, it's not like the George Lopez show. It's literally just George Lopez.
Interesting. Okay. It's been a while.
What the fuck?
My uncle.
My uncle?
He's my uncle.
Is he?
Yeah.
Crazy.
What the?
What was I gonna say? I loved Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was so good.
Name your top 3 shows right now.
Ben 10, The Clone Wars,
Uh huh.
and regular show.
I never watched regular show.
Well, that kind of sucks for you.
Does it? I mean, I take a look at the show, and I don't think it's like the greatest
No,
thing.
actually, I changed my mind. Replace regular show with Adventure Time.
I also never watched Adventure Time.
Ah, what the hell? I want to rewatch it, but I'm gonna cringe so hard at it. I just know it. Oh, right? It's probably gonna be like really cringy now, isn't it?
Probably the beginning of it until you get to the point where you're like, oh yeah, this is where the show got good.
I'm not cringe. I have no idea what we're talking about. I just heard cringe.
Adventure Time and regular show.
I was saying I probably want to rewatch Adventure Time because like it's now like properly finished. Like I never like saw the actual end of it, but I want to like rewatch it now. But like I feel like I'm gonna cringe so hard at it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to fully watch Adventure Time. It's a show that I watched as a kid, but like I've seen clips of like how interesting it gets in the later seasons. I kind of want to experience
Yeah.
that fully. But the early seasons were yeah.
I mean, they had stuff, but
Mhm.
like they didn't advance the plot as much as they did in the end. The end, they like, for some reason, the writers just decided, okay, it's now this, and it was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
This is just like some like fucking fairy tale land, and now they're like, no, it's actually the result of a nuclear fucking fallout and like fucking all this other shit. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna no. I want to watch it. I want to watch it and see.
Did Soap like throw up there in the middle of the sentence? What was that
I
about?
just like sat up from my chair. I had it like leaned all the way back.
I don't think I believe you.
What?
I don't think I believe you.
He's trying to cover it.
You don't
up.
believe I just sat up in my chair? What's I gonna say? The Clone Wars was so good. Oh my god, that was so good.
Clone Wars was
I tried to
pretty good.
rewatch it. I managed to rewatch it actually, but the first few seasons are so fucking cringe.
I think they made
Oh my
Adventure
God.
Time the first couple episodes and stuff in like thinking they were going to do it like SpongeBob. There was no coherency, there was no story, just episode to episode.
Yeah.
And then they
Mm.
decided they wanted to do a story.
I don't know if it's necessarily the first few episodes. It's like the first few seasons,
Mhm.
but like,
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
yeah. I feel like maybe they had have created it. They had created the first few episodes just to like show, like maybe they created the pilot episode, then they created a few more episodes just because they were like, oh, this would be a little thing, and then it kind of took off, and they're like, okay, we're gonna capitalize on it and make an actual story, and like all that shit. Like they probably didn't think it was gonna take off as much as it did. That's probably what happened. Rather than like the creators going like, oh, now we want to take a different turn. There's probably more that they hadn't planned on making too many. And Ben 10, oh my god, Ben 10 was so good. I tried watching that one, and that one was too cringe. That one was like, that one sucked. Holy fuck, that one like, oh, it's so bad now. It's actually so bad.
Some of those shows are just like they have good stuff in them, but like the way that like
well, they had good ideas for kids.
Yeah.
They're definitely targeted towards kids. Like that's the only way to say it. Like it's like Ben 10 says really shitty like one-liners, right? But they're like one-liners a kid would find really funny or really cool. Like it's aimed at kids. It's intentionally for kids, right? It's I don't know. What else?
Think what other shows I like that like I would think would be cringing. I liked Fear the Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron back in the day, but Fear the Odd Parents.
Like those shows hold up. I don't think they're really that cringy.
I haven't. Yeah, they probably. I hope they hold up. I like to think that they would hold up. But yeah, it's been. I don't think anything bad happened to Jimmy Neutron specifically. I think it just that show kind of ended.
Fell off.
I don't know. Okay, so like Fairly Odd Parents was weird. It had a few seasons. It had 3 seasons, and then they added Poof, and then they added a dog, and then they added another kid that shared the fairies with Timmy, and those last 3 seasons were really bad apparently. So like, but Jimmy Neutron just kind of didn't get renewed. So it didn't really fall off. Jimmy just kind of just said, "Okay, my time is up." I think I prefer it that way. I think I prefer if a show just end while it's still pretty good, as opposed to
This
just
is the
slowly fading.
this was the
obscurity.
best theme. This is the best theme in all of Cartoon Network.
Oh, Foster Home for Imaginary Friends. I love that show.
That show does not hold up.
Have you watched it
Does
recently,
it?
hon?
Does
Have
it
you,
not hold up?
yeah, have you watched it recently?
You see that with confidence,
I
hon.
hear it does. I feel like I think a lot of people say it does.
Nah,
I haven't seen
it's
it.
not for me.
It's
As
funny,
an
I've heard
adult,
a bunch
that
of
is.
people saying that it's like it's not that bad. In fact, I think I hear people, like even adults, saying positive stuff about it. Like I heard someone in a video the other day say something positive.
I haven't heard
about it.
anyone talk about this in ages.
Yeah.
I've
The
heard,
Largely
talking out of his ass.
forgotten, I thought.
I've heard at least 3 people. It's just funny that I heard about it the other day and it reminded me, and I was like, oh man, this show had like the best intro, honestly.
I don't remember anything that happened in that show.
I can't recall either, but I can't recall anything that happened in fucking any of the shows that I'd watched that came out in 2004 because I was 2 at the time. So I was probably it was still airing, I think, around when I was older than 2, but still. I was very, very young when it stopped airing, so I can't recall anything. The intro is still memorable, though, to me. I still know the intro, and I still know what the characters look like.
Here's an interesting question for you guys. If there was a childhood show that you could bring back, what would it be? Like one of these cartoons on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I'm trying to think of what mine would be.
Wait, can you repeat that?
I said, if there is one of these cartoons that you could bring back, what would it be?
From Cartoon Network specifically?
Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, either one.
Ooh.
I think I would bring Chowder back.
That's a hard question.
Didn't they bring
I think
back
Chowder would work.
iCarly? What happened?
Chowder-
What happened with the new
Chowder would be good.
iCarly? Was that good?
The reboot? I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Bring back Amazing World of Gumball. Not Gumball.
You know what?
Not
Gumball-
that. It was
No, Amazing World of Gumball was so good.
wait, was Amazing World of Gumball? Was that the one with the blue cat, or am I thinking of the one with the
Blue Cat
yeah.
is Gumball,
Blue
yeah.
Cat.
No, it's not.
I'm thinking about the one with
Blue Cat,
the-
orange fish.
which one's the pirate kid, the blue guy, and the whale? I figure that's what I'm thinking of. Not
Flapjack.
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 Oh, Flapjack. Flapjack was okay.
Hey, wasn't the whale's name
Marvelous
Mama?
Misadventures of Flapjack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one was fucking weird. That one was a weird show.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It was very
They got
weird.
so weird with that one. They were like, bring back regular show? I need to watch the end of regular show. I don't know how it ends. I'm pretty sure they actually had like a pretty solid ending, didn't they? They had like a cohesive ending at least. Like an ending that's not like it feels like an ending rather than just like the show kind of like
I think like
not continuing.
Teen Titans. The
Oh
OG
no,
Teen
yeah, no,
Titans
Mindgeek has
that's
the best
would
one here.
probably
Yeah.
be like the best choice.
Bring back the story writers on that and the art like director. Just like continue the show. Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Mindgeek,
absolutely.
they already
that would be
got
my
all
choice.
Teen
Methinks.
We got Teen Titans Go now, you know? It's a song.
It's a hard
Yeah.
question,
Like the
though.
art
It's a
direction
lot
of
of good
Teen
ones.
Titans Go over
Fuck
the original
no.
Teen Titans. Yeah, like little chibis. You're a little chibi yourself right now.
Like- I mean, yeah, but like, my character didn't change.
How are you hating on the chibi? Well, okay, I don't know how the characters changed. I never actually really watched the Teen Titans thing.
It's like,
That show kind of ended.
like they spit on the
was-
characters.
It was kind of like too old for me at the time that it was like airing. So I was. Like,
It was
kinda
made for like
late to it.
7-year-old kids, so that's what Teen Titans Go is.
I'm not talking about Teen Titans Go. I'm talking about the original Teen Titans.
Oh,
I was too young at the point where it was airing. It was like made for an audience that was too old, and by the time it like stopped, and I was by the time I'd like been old enough to like care about it, it had stopped. Like I don't know. When did it stop airing?
I don't know when it stopped airing.
2006. Yeah, I would have been 4. I was 4 when they did the final episode, so I wasn't old enough to like care about it. So that's not when it stopped airing. That's when it stopped. That's when the final episode came out. So they released a couple more episodes after that. I'd probably gotten to the age of like 6, still didn't understand it, and then they stopped airing it, I would assume. It's fine though. Ben 10 came around. I started watching that.
Ben 10, an inferior show, but hey, no, it's still pretty good.
It was good. It was good at the time. I liked it as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good show, just not as good as Teen Titans.
Yeah, but like Ben 10's so much cooler than any of the Titans.
I don't think I agree.
What do you
So
mean?
the type of person to have bought the Ben 10 bed.
Ben 10. No, actually, I had a Thomas the Tank Engine bed for the longest time. I had a.
Hey, baby. Want to sit on my Thomas?
I had a Thomas the Tank Engine bed.
When she said on my Thomas till I tanker engine, yeah.
Oh, when would it have been? It would have been like up to like grade 4 or something crazy like that.
Epic.
It was a long time. It was a homemade bed. It was a homemade Thomas Tank Engine bed, but it probably looked like shit. I can't recall what it looked like. But yeah, no, I got I'm trying to think. I can't think about it. No, yeah, Ben 10. Ben 10 was cooler because Ben 10 had like so many more powers than the Titans, you know? Because Ben 10 could turn to any alien and have their powers, you know? Ben 10 was just like stronger, so he's cooler, right? Stronger equals cooler, right? Right.
No.
Well, who's your favorite Titan? And I'll tell you why Ben 10's better.
Jesus.
Okay.
Cyborg?
Cyborg?
You're saying,
So Ben
he
10
had
just
gray
had
matter.
Upgrade. No, he had Upgrade, which he could like literally like take over anything that was like mechanical, and it'd be like a stronger version of it. He would, if he saw Cyborg, he could just like jump on Cyborg and just like, you know, Raven. I don't know. Isn't like Gwen practically Raven? I mean, she wasn't really at the first seasons, but like later on, she like knows like a bunch of like spells and shit.
She's like worse Raven.
What?
She's like worse Raven.
Like
Yeah.
worse Raven. No, but there was that other chick.
Yeah, but Ben 10 was for kids. Teen Titans, the first one, was like a bit more dark. Was a bit darker.
True.
Also,
What
when
was
you
the-
guys were talking earlier, I was meant to say something. It's not squeezing your hog; it's cranking your hog.
Yeah,
Well, the
see, I
meme we're
was
talking
right.
about-
is-
I was
No,
right.
no, shut up,
It
not
is-
right.
it
You're
is
just
cranking-
hopping on this to try to prove a point.
It is
Mhm.
cranking your hog. It is
It's cranking your hog and it's to do with your dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We are referencing a Vinny Vinesauce reference of "Squeeze My Hog."
Yes, right.
That is where that
Squeeze
comes
my
from.
hogs.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, so it doesn't count.
What the?
Yeah.
I will pull it up on the
But
stream.
the hog is a dick, right? That was
Yeah.
the big,
No,
that was the
that
issue
was-
that we were having. That is
Yeah.
the issue that we were having. We weren't having an issue of whether
The action.
like it was squeeze or crank. We were having the issue that Punz is calling a hog an ass and not a dick.
I don't agree with
Silence.
soap too often, but he's kind of based in this one.
Okay,
It's not based. It's like literally what happened.
I missed that entire argument because I was too busy looking up.
Wow.
the
Okay.
stuff, so
yeah, you just
that-
missed the argument where you proved you're wrong. Okay.
yeah.
I too use
Okay.
that tactic.
Okay.
Ben 10 Alien Swarm. Oh my god, that shit was ass. Holy fuck. The animated, the like live action Ben 10 movies.
Okay, so
Oh
this I
boy,
put it in the
those are
pop-out chat
bad.
as well. This is what the we're referencing here.
Damn, Ben 10 started in 2005.
Yeah, that seems about right. It's 20 years old now, so.
Ben 10 teaser 2022 with Tom Holland. What the fuck is this?
You're gonna have your favorite TV show adapted to a Tom Holland fucking show?
Oh no, that would fucking suck.
Squeeze my hog.
Regular show, and he goes good. Oh, true, it's true, more true. Regular show was super duper good. What were we talking about? I was doing I was explaining the hog bit to everyone, and then I know Siel and Soap were still talking.
I was just looking at Ben 10. Ben 10 came out in 2005. So I don't even know if I watched it when it released. I watched
Oh,
it like
God.
after it released.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ben 10 was okay. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
The reason why you like Ben 10 Soap is because it was designed for kids who had ADHD.
Well, probably.
No, it was. It was.
I mean, yeah, that's probably why I like
Because
it.
he's constantly changing alien forms. He's constantly doing stuff differently because that's how the brain works and whatnot. But also,
Mhm.
whenever he needed a form, it would never go to the one you'd expect. Because the Omnitrix would choose it for him, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't like
I
Ben
mean,
10
that's-
at all. I hated it.
I liked
It was
it.
boring.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it too. I couldn't watch it all the time because it was in the morning and I always
Depends
had
on
to
the Ben
leave
10.
for school.
Because there's fucking 85 million different types
True.
of Ben 10 fucking cartoons right now.
Well, Ben 10, the original, was good. Ben
The original
10,
was okay. Yes, the original
Ben
was
10,
okay.
Ben 10, the 16-year-old one, was also pretty good.
I enjoy when shows
and
do
then-
that.
I think it was called Alien Force. Yeah, Ben 10 Alien Force.
Yeah.
Or something.
Why did they do that with Pokemon? Sorry.
And then Ben 10 Ultimate Alien was also good.
Hmm.
And then I went downhill. Like, a lot.
As soon as it changed art style and direction, it was shit.
Yeah. And they went to Ben 10 Omniverse. That was... Ooh. It might have been because I was getting too old.
But then they also went back and they changed Ben 10, but he wasn't like 10 anymore. He was like 6 or something. But maybe they said he was 10, but he's like a 6-year-old now, and it's like a 6-year-old show. I feel
Well,
like
Ben 10 was about the fact
made-
that he had access to 10 different aliens, is what it was originally.
Yeah, and he was 10, and his name was
Yeah.
Ben Tennyson. It was all like,
Yeah.
it was all stuff around
10, 10,
but,
10,
like,
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the fact that he had 10 aliens. But he was also 10. And I think after the first year, he got an 11th alien. So he was still Ben 10 because he was, Ben 10.
Well, at that point, that
like,
they had released
branding.
Ben 10,000, so he'd be like working his way up to 10,000 aliens, you know?
Yeah. Ben 10,000 was pretty sick, actually. That was one of my favorite episodes. I like that one.
I think what upset me the most was like Ben 10, and then like when Ben 10 was like a teenager, and I was like, man, imagine if Pokemon did that, where it actually went along and did like the Naruto Shippuden thing, where it like starts off as child and then grows up, and it's like I
If they
think
had
Pokemon
grown up the series as you
Yeah.
grow up, yeah.
and then have a kid
Mhm.
version that's just for kids. You know?
Yeah, they could have done that and then done a refresh and had a version with a different character for kids. And they could
Yeah.
have also done
Like
separate
Pokemon Mystery
show.
Dungeon would have been perfect for kids as a show.
Ooh.
they could have done a separate show with Ash as an adult and like
Sorta
had
like
that
Dora the
going at the
Explorer.
same time.
Hmm.
They could have had that going at the same time as the show, or like alternate like seasons or whatever between the
Yeah.
show where they have Ash as an adult and this teenage version of
Mm.
a Pokemon trainer, like any Pokemon trainer, I guess.
Yeah. Very
Well,
annoying.
that's what the show is now, right? Like Ash isn't the new MC, right?
There is,
GTFO
but
finished
like
downloading.
they never aged Ash. Did they age him after? Now
I-
they got this new one.
Slowly.
No.
Totally.
I think they said he was
He-
16 at some point, but it was like some
No.
like
They never did.
it was like no, I think they did. I think they did, but they said it as like I think it was a mistake in like translation or a mistake in the writing. Like that someone had wrote it in and it was like, well, this is a kind of a mistake because we didn't actually want him to age. But it
Ash
was,
only had one
like-
birthday in the entire show.
yeah, no, I think what
Really?
it was is
Wow.
they said he was 10. They said he was 10, but they said like 6 years after his adventure, or like they said 16 years after his adventure at this place. And I was like, oh, wait, what? So he's aged? What was it?
Bless you.
Bless you.
So yeah, that was a translation thing. I think it was meant to be like 16 days.
No. I think there was something that said like he'd started it as his adventure, as in like his actual adventure, like several years ago, like in the Kanto region.
Are you talking about the brand new Pokemon series that doesn't have Ash?
Yeah,
Yeah, that has
they
nothing
like
to do
said
with
something
Ash.
specific. I can't remember how they did it.
The show has nothing to do with
What?
Ash.
What do you mean?
Hey, soap test.
The show was what?
Okay, not bad.
Test?
Not,
I mean,
not
that's
bad,
not
not bad,
really
not bad.
right. Say it again.
Test,
Okay,
test.
so I said,
Test.
are you
test.
talking about the new Pokemon show?
I don't think it was new. It was like Sun and Moon, maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like several days or several months after his beginning journey at Kanto or whatever. Because, sorry, people already like did logic and stuff behind like every single episode of Pokemon.
Mhm.
And people noticed that every episode like every 3 to 4 episodes, sometimes one episode would be one day, but sometimes an episode would literally be like 4 episodes would be in the same one day. And so on.
Mhm.
So they worked it out to be like it's barely been a year since the start of the series, and he's only had one birthday in the series up to the ending point. So, and the new series is following someone else.
I don't buy
Who
that because they
honestly
make
looks like Ash's child, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Because she's got a fucking, you know,
I don't know.
the hat
I
he
don't-
wears
I
where
don't-
it's got that weird symbol on it,
Mm-hmm.
which is like the Pokemon League symbol or
Yeah.
whatever. The girl has a hairpin with that Pokemon League symbol on it,
Interesting.
and she's got the
Oh my
same
god, my
eyes,
shit's
sort
all
of.
fucking up right now.
Are you connected by wireless with your PC or Ethernet?
Oh, you'll never know.
Oh.
You'll never know.
Hey, back.
All right, I rejoined.
Are you connected
No,
by
I'm not
wireless
connected by
or
wireless.
Ethernet? Okay.
Ethernet, and my internet's actually doing fine. My internet's been pretty good recently. Actually, I haven't had any issues now that I'm back. in my
So
room.
weird why your Discord's
So
doing
good.
this. Mine hasn't done it at all.
Yeah, my Discord's just being weird. I don't know what's going on. But
So true. Also, you're leaking audio, so
Leaking audio? What?
I hear myself in Soap's mic sometimes.
Let me double check.
Not all the time, but
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I guess all sorts of weird audio issues today, I guess.
No, they're just being weird. Let me. Let me just.
Oh.
Wait, my audio down.
Actually, we are at about 12 p.m. my time. So, how are you guys feeling? Do we want to wrap it up here? Do we want to?
I don't know. What was I talking about? I hadn't finished some thought I was having.
Ben 10 and Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know if I buy the whole it's only actually been a year and some episodes only take like one day, because like the way they like talk about so many things is if he's been like traveling and like things are like really far apart and if everything's so close together that it only takes like one day to get from one town to another, it like makes everything like tiny. Like it's so like it doesn't seem logical.
That's not what I was saying. What I was saying is sometimes, okay, when it's usually traveling between towns, it'll take a day or two. But when they get to the town, it's not just one episode in the town. It's usually 3 to 4 episodes in the town in the one day, and then like a couple more the next day in the same town, and then they leave for the next place.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what people are talking about.
That makes sense. But then it's like, I don't feel like it's one day to travel to a town. I feel like it's
depending, obviously. But then, like, usually it's like,
I feel like it's a lot longer. Like they make
like
it seem
20
like it goes
episodes
camp.
in.
Like they
like,
have camping and all that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there's a lot of episodes in, like, for instance, Vermilion Forest or whatever, right? Not Vermilion Forest, fucking
Radiant City.
Viridian Forest. And all that, and that's like literally just that's only a couple of hours, and there's like 3 episodes in Viridian Forest, and so on. Like, people are just put that all together and gone, oh, like if we do this properly, and it's like it actually hasn't gone from one day to the other yet, and there's been 4 episodes in this place, and then they take 2 days to get to this other place, and then they have 6 episodes here, and it's only been a day and a half, and so on and so forth.
But then they also make things seem like yearly things that happen, like Pokemon tournaments that happen like yearly.
Well, no,
This is-
that's the thing, right? They're just arriving at the right times. It's usually like, oh, by the way, it's actually coming up on the annual Pokemon tournament thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, we're actually going to get there just in time if we go in. It doesn't say we've been to the last one. You know what I mean? Like it never specifies.
But it's like, I don't know. It seems so weird to like. I feel like it's more just a case of they just don't actually care about aging the character. Like they haven't actually thought it through like that.
Yeah, I just mean like I don't mind this theory because it's actually quite plausible. Like reasoning wise and whatnot.
I don't know. It doesn't seem plausible in my head, just the fact that he's like, you know, planned out his like adventure across 5, 6, 7, 8 regions. I don't know how many regions he's gone past this time or so far. But like,
and he's had one birthday.
That many regions, and every single time he's like reached the annual whatever, he's like planned the entire trip since he was like, not since he was like, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's so
everything
much
just
planning
happens
and
in the
so
show.
much
That's
like
the thing.
happening.
There's no planning. Everything just happens.
Exactly. So he hadn't planned to go on and land in all these places at the exact right time of year to verse all these right things.
But it doesn't have to make sense that way. It's a show.
I don't know. I mean, exactly. So I feel like if it doesn't have to make sense that way, it doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah, no, I know, but
in
like
that
it's,
aging
it's
way.
like with the
I mean,
the
I feel like it's more
plausibility.
plausible that like, yeah,
He's had one birthday, and it could be literally on the two. He's about to turn 12, right? But the show ends, so he finishes the show at 11. Like,
I don't know.
it's weird.
I don't know. I feel like they just didn't care for aging him because
Yeah.
they wanted to keep him young.
It's all about
and-
Pokemon anyway.
Yeah. I don't think they like, really cared.
So true. I was gonna say earlier when y'all were talking about how fast he's getting between places, like, all right, nerds, get to calculating how fast Ash is versus like Sonic,
Why?
like they did with like Mario and Sonic. Why? Because you were like saying like he went across like this entire region in like a year, or like
So-
between towns in like a day.
I was gonna say, here's another point. When he was with Brock would be like, "Oh, it'll take us about 3 days to get to this town, but we could cut through this forest here and we get there in less than a day." Like, there's a lot of that type of shit, and then episodes happen in between that, and like, then they get there and it's like, oh, it's been 2 days instead of 3 or whatever, and then they spend a lot of episodes there in that day in that town.
Mm.
But yeah. Ah!
So true.
Also, they have like bunch of like advancements in like Pokemon technology and shit, right?
True.
And it all happens like within 1 year. I don't know. That's just.
Different regions are technologically different, just like the games.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I don't know. They always like talk about it like it's a brand new thing that's happened. Like I don't know. I feel like it'd be wild that'll like fucking shit. I don't know. I just feel like it just doesn't matter that he's like
I just wish they did a thing where they
aged him.
yeah.
Yeah, that would have been better. Well, it's also the fact that it doesn't feel as good if you were to say, "Oh, season 1 actually only takes place over 1 month." It's like, oh, okay, that's not really fun, is it? Like, it doesn't sound like you had a long adventure. You just had a little bit of a trip, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't click as well in my head to think that it's all in 1 year. It clicks better to think that it's over a long period of time. They just didn't age him. I just ignore the fact that they.
I mean, you could also
get
go for the theory that Ash died ages ago and he's in a coma.
died. I mean, not.
Well, not died. Like, sorry, he was
Got
in
in
an
an
accident.
accident.
He's in nothing in it. Like, I'm sure everyone's heard that theory.
Yeah,
and that's
like
why
the
he's
most
never
common
aged.
theory.
Like Pokemon, the first movie, he gets turned to stone or whatever, right? And he never wakes up.
True.
And he's stuck being that. Or like people are using that as like a reason why he's never aged, because getting hit by those attacks stopped him from aging. Or some shit. But I
Mm-hmm.
just downloaded GTFO. And I just updated Lethal Company.
Ooh.
So whenever we want to play that, we can. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
All right, wrap it up. That was like a good 10 seconds of silence.
yeah. I'm just like reading this thing because this thing says that apparently one of the movies says that it's like been a year since he started his adventure, and that was like 150.
But the movies aren't canon to the show.
Yeah, so it's like I don't
They've
know.
never been canon to the show.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Punz!
Who do we think we're going to raid?
All right, he's dead. We're here forever. It's unfortunate.
My favorite Dragon Ball episode, from Z Super or the original.
Well, Dragon Ball implies the first show, right?
Okay.
Okay, if that's the case, it's when fucking it was Krillin and Goku training arc with Master Oshi.
Was that really one episode? That was multiple episodes, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just remember I remember some of the shit they had to do. I feel like that was only in one. I you know what? I really like I really liked
when Yamcha got his leg broken by Tien.
Chi-Chi and Goku, they were like they had to like solve some problem before they got married or something. There's something going on.
That's good. I actually like that one.
That episode.
Fire Mountain? Yeah, Fire Mountain.
Yeah, the Fire Mountain.
Yeah, that one was so good.
And I can recall every single episode of Dragon Ball because I watched it like 95 times.
I just like anything Piccolo related. Piccolo's cool as fuck.
Nasty gay pickle, like in the other pickle.
Fucking Piccolo is actually an instrument.
Actually.
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh my god. We need a mod to delete that bastard.
Got it.
Don't click the link.
But I want best viewers and followers on streamboo.com.
Yeah. How else am I gonna get best viewers and followers?
Apparently, like when you think of it, the people who created Pokemon, they just didn't address any of the age stuff. They didn't say any of the age stuff, so they could just keep Ash as the character for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes sense. If you don't say anything about the age and you don't age him at all, no one's going to like actually be able to like have issues. It's like, well, he just doesn't age, you know? Like, there's not going to be the issue of like, oh, isn't the character getting too old now? Or, oh, haven't they had like 5 birthdays? They're getting old. Yeah. You need to like replace the character.
Like they did that. I think that's why they did the one birthday, right? But they never said how old they were at the birthday. Like if there has to, in a kid's show, there's always going to be a birthday episode or holiday special, you know?
Yeah.
Because it makes the kids go, oh, it's just like me. Oh my God, my birthday's not that far away. Like it just adds to the
We're never being released from this hell. Punz is gone forever.
You're stuck here forever.
We're stuck. Look at all.
I can't even click the disconnect call button. What?
I'm trapped. I can't either.
Help
What the
me! Help!
Help!
Too bad. So sad.
You become a gremlin.
Can I tell you about my high school prom? Absolutely, I can. There was this girl I really liked. She rejected me and said like, "Oh, I don't really want to date anyone." And
You were just like, it's not a date. It's just prom.
yeah, well, she wasn't going for that either. And so I went with friends, but I didn't actually stick with my friends. I went to a lonely column near the dance floor and I scrolled Reddit the entire time. I'm not shitting you.
Base.
And then I watched the person I asked to go prom with get with her boyfriend that night, who she's still together with now.
Oh, fuck.
And then we went to Denny's afterwards and I had the worst meal of my life. And
Oh
I
my
gave
God,
the
you thought you had
person a
quality prom.
big fat fucking 0 on the tip because it was the worst fucking night ever.
What did they do?
We had to
Was
go on a bus.
Was their service good? Well, it was the food that was bad. Because like if their service was good, you can't blame them for the food being.
Oh yeah, I felt bad later on. She didn't deserve that at all, but I was not having a good night. And yeah. We had to go on a bus to like a city like over an hour away for our prom. Like we did not go to prom like in our town.
That's so stupid.
That's fucked.
I look good though.
What about
Yeah, but like fuck, it's fuck.
One of my best pictures.
Mindgeek out here putting his prom photo on his like resume. Like, yeah, that's what it looked like.
When I went to town a couple times, there was a few times I went to town and I was just like doing like Duolingo.
Like
on my
Townsville, like
phone.
Townsville's place.
Town. When we say town, it means like going out night clubbing and shit.
Ah,
That's
okay.
just how you would call it here. Because you go into like the city.
I guess you say you would go into town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was when I
Going to town.
peaked. True.
but you wouldn't say that for like going to clubbing. You would just say
I
like
peaked.
I'm going to town to pick up something.
And that is when
No,
I
if we said we're
peaked.
going to town, that means we're going to a fucking party, you know?
Huh.
Sooky, is that a term where you are as well?
Uh,
Whoa.
Do they say going to town if they're like talking about going out clubbing and shit?
no.
They don't say I'm going to town.
Ooh,
Maybe it's
Soaps
because
and
it's
Logan.
Townsville here. Maybe that's because it's Townsville here.
They say going into town when we're going to the city.
Yeah, well, going into town is different than going into town, you know? Going
Going
into
to town means
is
fucking the shit out of someone.
That's right.
well,
That's going
a
to
different
town. No,
That's
no,
a
no.
different going to town. That's going to town on someone.
That's
If I
my
said-
kind of town, baby.
If I said I'm going to town tonight, everyone here would think, "Oh, you're gonna go party tonight."
No. Oh, you mean in
Okay.
Townsville? Yes, probably. But here I would be like,
yeah,
oh, you're gonna get railed.
Here
like,
specifically.
When you get railed.
Here it's like the town is like, oh, like not the town.
have-
It's,
3 versions of this of Soaps going to party. Suki's is getting absolutely just fucked, and then in America it's just like I'm gonna go pick up some groceries.
what was I gonna say?
I'm back. Oh my god, you're back.
Finally.
Free us.
Holy. I've been trapped here. Trying to create content for you while you're
Oh,
absent.
fuck.
Keep us trapped here.
Oh, thank you guys.
Help
Thank you
me.
guys.
People in the comment section, help me. He keeps me trapped in the basement. He whips me I don't get
What?
any food. Help
What?
me. Help me.
We don't live
Help.
together yet. You can't say that. Then we live together. The joke will work.
There is
but the
no
joke doesn't
going
work now.
out in Bendigo? What about Bendigo?
Oh, no, the
No
Bendigo
town in
way.
Bendigo.
Why are we talking about Bendigo?
I think
don't
that was
know.
a town from that like Rick and Morty parody, but they were Australian.
Did you ask someone from Bendigo if they said going to town?
I guess you could.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, do we actually want to wrap up here, or are we
Yes,
already
'cause,
good?
Me thinks so, yes.
yes.
Okay, okie dokie. No, okay, sorry guys. Greasy says we got to keep going. Sorry,
I
guys.
dunk Greasy's head in a bucket of Dawn dish soap. And I hold it down there like he owes me money.
All right, Greasy, 21 questions. Go ahead. My boy Jarvie, hit me up. I'm ready.
Oh, they're into it. All right, hit us, Greasy. Hit us.
Greasy, you're the content now.
How do I create a vector line in open roads? Chat GPT.
I wasn't ready for this. Easier questions.
Heck me, come on. We try to get some chat interaction. It's this.
I typically okay. First, you open roads, then you start a new project or open an existing one. Then you access geometry tools. Then you select the line tool. Then you place points. Then you complete the line, and then you adjust and modify it, and then you save.
There we go.
First
Sounds-
question
sounds
done.
legit.
20 more to go.
Oh no. Oh god.
Do I need to save setting? This is fun. Just give me one. I need to think about this one. It's a really hard question that you just gave me. One second. I mean, you can if you want to. I can give you some scenarios where saving settings might be useful. Specifically, like 4 of them. No particular reason. 4 just came off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. You can like think of a fifth. It's like only 4.
Just 4.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had my coffee today, so for a customized workspace layout.
I need to go make myself some lunch.
Oh,
I'm gonna go now.
Okay. Let's just wrap it up here. We'll save the 21 questions
Remember,
for
kids,
next
wrap it up.
episode,
Be
Greasy.
safe.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you all.
Jarvie, I tried.
What the fuck is 21
mine tried.
questions?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
What the fuck is
Bye-bye.
21 questions?
Who do you read?
Well, I mean, bye until we raid somebody, but like, bye.
Bye.
Who the heck do you read?
Bye.
No one's explaining it to me. What's the questions?
Bye.
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 Okay,
Bye.
what's the game? I can tell it's a game.
Bye, everyone. I said bye.
Bye.
I'm looking. We read the. I guess he's playing Jump King.
Just right
What do you
into.
think? It's self-explanatory, so
Yeah, but what's the rules? I get that there's probably 21
There's no rules.
questions.
It's just 21
But what are the
questions.
questions? Does someone just list off 21 questions towards you? Are a specific set of questions that you're supposed to answer? Is there like a rule?
I was
to,
looking
like,
for the
how
answer
it
to the
was
life.
answered? Is someone like they answered in a specific order? Like one person answers one of the questions, the next person answers the next question. How the fuck is this game played?
bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.